probably like 2. So yeah, it's nice here, and we do get quite a bit of snow up north, but nothing like what you guys are dealing with. So stay safe, keep the fire going, man. They're like, most of you guys have generators and stuff out there. I know when I lived out east, I even thought about it. Some of the places that I rented, like, damn, it would be nice. As we had a couple hurricanes come through when I lived in Corpus Christi and in Pensacola. On one occasion, we actually had to get all the helicopters and fly them out. I forget what hurricane that was, but yeah, being snowed in is almost worse. I mean, at least with a hurricane and stuff, you kind of have the chance to get out with the snow. I mean, I guess you could leave if you wanted to, but no, people don't really usually do that. Where am I going? Oh, way back here. Well, I'm up here. Let's see if we can get a couple of them. Nope, just one. I didn't mean to come this far back here. See if we can cut anybody off headed back to the base here. I got a new complaint. Yeah, it's flat as all. Oh, yeah, it is, dude. Oh, God. I guess it was Kansas I drove through. Oh, I don't think I've actually been to the OK. Almost. I almost got stationed there, but I ended up in Corpus Christi, Texas. But I have driven through like that part of the country, and I remember I was with a buddy when we were doing like a cross country just drive. Took like a spring break and just did a drive around the country. It was awesome, actually. But I remember looking at him going like, dude, it is flat out here. I mean, I kind of live in the Rocky Mountains. I'm used to seeing some mountains and something, even down south. I mean, anywhere you go. But yeah, I know what you mean when you say it is, because it is remarkably flat out there, which is why you have like so much farmland and stuff like that. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I can imagine that makes it a little even tougher. It probably just cakes out with the big drifts. Oh man. Ugh. Not ugh. I do enjoy the snow, but I do enjoy being able to go somewhere where live somewhere where it doesn't really happen either. Oh, do I hate like shoveling snow and ugh. I hated when we lived where it snowed. The only good thing about living where it snowed was like a snow day, but even then you're like, oh God, okay, I hope we're not stuck here for like a long, long time. I hope we don't lose, power. I hope the pipes don't freeze. Like there's a lot of shit to worry about, so everybody totally stay safe. I heard a lot of people were stocking up, and sounds like people kind of know what they were doing, so. Well, at least we got what we were looking at, but that's what happens when you fly out to Narnia on a sim map. I'll take a survival, though. Rally at the ready room, boys. I'll still give you some beers. Yeah, see, if you grow up out there like that, you tend to kind of like the cold. But for me, I don't know. I still prefer it being warm. I prefer to be warm. Cold is... They literally use cold to measure pain tolerance. Like if you go to a place and they want to measure what your pain tolerance is, they stick your hand in a thing of ice water because that's the most painful thing you can do to yourself and not like harm yourself. Even when you burn yourself, what does it feel like? It's freezing cold. That's always the argument, right? Yeah, you can always layer up. Yes, that is very true, and then you can shed. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just like being naked. No. That doesn't happen. But it gets the toes. You get out here, you learn when you live out here long enough, you learn how to kind of stay cool, especially when you don't have to deal with humidity. When it's hot and you're dealing with humidity, that's a whole different ball game. That I don't like. That I would rather be cold any day than have to be somewhere where it's hot and humid. Can't breathe. You're soaking wet. You feel miserable. Oh God, it's the worst. That is the worst. And I'm on to the next one. Don't, and I'm on to the next one. Don't. The monsoon season is fun. I always look forward to the monsoon. Although this year it was like non-existent. There was like, it was only a few months ago. I guess it was probably still right at the tail end, if not just after it like ended. But we did get a crazy like hailstorm and some crazy rain, which doesn't usually happen. But other than that, we got like nothing this year. It's been really dry, except for just a couple little patches. I guess this plane I can. I'm trying not to speed in, but that was yesterday. That guy just smacked that mountain. That guy just smacked the crap out of that mountain. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it usually doesn't come to that. Sometimes, though, there are times. The last couple summers really have been just crazy, where it gets, 120, 118, 117 every day. And it didn't used to do that consistently like that. And even though we may not be setting records, I can't remember it ever being that hot that many days in a row. And yeah, it does start to feel like, oh my goodness. But how do you feel like right now, huh? How about right now? Where would you rather be? For me, the cold just hurts. It just hurts. Of course he is. Damn it. Shit. That missile didn't hit me. It must have just blown up kind of behind me. I was going really slow there. Can't believe he got a 7F off on me. I can't believe he even got a radar lock on me. Alright, that's enough of that crap. Y'all stop taking my attention. Oh God, that was where I was headed, man. Had everything stayed gravy train, biscuit wheels like it was going, that was going to be my next duty station. I was going to be in Kenoi Bay. I don't even think that base is open anymore. I want to say they closed that base. But that's where I was headed, man. Thanks for that. Just kidding. That would have been so sweet. I've never been. I've always wanted. That's another place. It's not as high on my list as Australia is, believe it or not. But a good friend of mine, that's one of his regular vacation spots. So I get to see a lot of photos and stories and stuff from there. And Embry-Riddle, odd fact, I think probably both campuses, but I know, or at least in my day, I'm not sure if it's still that way, but we had a huge population of Hawaiian students. And I remember even when I was there, I just remember thinking it was weird, but speaking pidgin and, eating spam. They're always cooking spam in their dorm rooms. That was good, man. We got quite a few good buddies that were full-on Hawaiians, man. Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun. Then you got to worry about like volcanoes. Shit. Damn. That would be a nice life, though. The island life is something else. I'm not a big ocean guy. I don't like the salt water very much. And there's a lot of shit in the ocean that can eat you. That feels weird. When you're in the ocean, you're like, I'm not quite sure what's in here. Or how old it is. Or if it's even from this planet. But there's something below me. And yeah, exactly. And they pee and shit in it. Some nasty stuff. And I could never understand people that in the ocean can open their eyes underwater. Oh my God! I can't even open my eyes in the pool, let alone chlorine. Of course, probably hurts a little more, but eventually I kind of can. In the ocean, hell no. Hell no. No, thank you. But I could see myself living in the island setting. I don't mind going to the beach and chilling at the beach and hanging out. Just probably won't see me in the water. Yeah, no shit. Exactly. Me too. And out here there is a pool pretty much in every backyard. If anybody's ever flown over Phoenix, just take one look out at an airplane window and be like, holy crap, that's a lot of pools. Everybody thinks we're going to have a water problem. We all got 100 gallons in our backyard. Everybody has their pool out here. Because, yeah, it gets hot out here. You can get so naked, and then you got to jump in the pool. That's the only other option you got. And yeah, that does happen all the goddamn time, unfortunately. Oh, I'm me now. Man. Play this right, we might get two. That one does what it's supposed to, which it looks like it is. Go get him. Go get him. Rubber band man, rubber band man. Oh, that hurt. That hurt too. Don't you dare! Alright, I'm going to count that as the second one for the day, even though the other one that I crashed, I was really, really damaged. I think I could have got out of those trees, the other one. That one, I should have kept going down the mountain. That one I got a little too greedy. I wanted to get behind him, and I should have got my energy back and went down the mountain. Of course, if they didn't have so many flippin' Ents in this game reaching out to grab ya. Just kidding. That was pure skill issue. One more and I gotta start doing jumping jacks. Bummer. Dang, I really thought we were going to get that other F-18, and he got smoked before we got there.